It's a little bit low just by looking at the rocks. I'm going to bring it around to the cliff area right over here. Time it. I think I'll just walk along the top side a little bit. Got some sea lions. So today is Sunday, and I'm trying to figure out what would be a good place to do a video today without going too far. And then I thought about it. I said, how about just doing an easy coastal walk here in La Jolla along this really cool coastline called the Coastline Trail, which actually runs, quite a few miles along the San Diego coastline. And if a lot of you don't know where San Diego is, it's just right off the Mexican border. So I'll do that. I'll go to a starting point, and I'll kind of hit some landmarks along the way. The first one that'll be a place called Goldfish Point, which actually has a historic landmark there as well, which is Sunny Jim's Sea Cave, which I've actually been in a few times, and I'll kind of explain that one a little bit once I get there. Then make my way down to La Jolla Cove, and you can see all the sea lions and see all the folks, because it's really a popular place. It's probably one of the most popular areas in San Diego to go. Then make my way to Shell Beach, which is just right down the coast. Show you that, and then wind up at this place called the Children's Pool. You can see that there's some more sea lions down there. Then there's a couple historic hotels that I want to check out. One of them is called the Colonial Hotel. I believe that opened up in 1913, I believe. I'll correct the date when I get down there. And then make my way up to the La Valencia, which opened up in 1936. So it's going to be a really fun day, so I got to get going. But I hope you follow me. Okay, check this out right here before I start my walk. It's like the tide is a little bit low just by looking at the rocks. I'm going to bring it around to the cliff area right over here. And first stop is a place called Goldfish Point, which is just right around the corner up there. And I'll show you how cool that place is. Okay, time to get going here. Okay, first stop here is Goldfish Point, which is a little bit north of La Jolla Cove, but check this out. I'm actually on this little platform right here. And one thing about here, they have this place called Sunny Jim's Sea Cave. And there is the office, which is right up there. And before I head to the cove, I'll give you a little tour inside there, show you what it's all about. If you're interested in seeing that historic cave, you can see the details, but here's some more pretty coastline from here. I'll give you some pretty scenery right here. Got the sun behind the clouds. Kind of how it works out up here. Kind of shaped like the moon in a way. See what that little platform looked like I was just on. See the trail just above. I believe the tide is coming in, just the way I read it. Looks like you have a dog on a paddleboard over there. Okay, right here is a place called Sunny Jim's Sea Cave, which is actually, give you a little history, first opened by a guy named Gustav Schultz in 1902, and it was originally used as a tourist attraction to kind of like go down, actually it wasn't steps at the time, go down a rope, make your way down, and then look through the sea cave. But during the Prohibition period, it turned into a smuggling area for alcohol. But let's go take a look inside and I'll show you around. And the best time to come here is probably during the week or early, like right now. And you can see it's a historical landmark. And this is the
safety waiver is to let you know there are 145 steps.
That's what it looks like right there.
They are slippery steps.
It's $13 to go inside. It's 145 steps down.
You'll be on wooden steps the whole way. The stairs will be wet. The ceiling gets low. You'll end up on.
This is what it looks like when you get to the bottom. And I've been through here several times. You can also see some other old areas of La Jolla. I think that's the original building right there. Actually, that was in 1913. There's another little shot of it. Pretty cool, actually. Can you imagine they're using that during the Prohibition period? Here's some other old shots. Looks like it's relatively unchanged. See some of the old countryside of La Jolla at the time. And then you can buy all types of little souvenirs in here, kind of everything related to the ocean, obviously. These seashells. So I just thought I'd stop here, show you around. If you are in, San Diego, it's definitely worth a stop to come through here. And you see the folks coming in. Now I just came out of Sunny Jim's Sea Cave store, and I'll kind of give you a little perspective on where it's at. And this is that is the store up there I was just in. But actually, the steps go underneath here, go all the way, and then it'll come out to the end. Now that is not the entrance right there. It's actually shown on the other side. I'll see if I can view it in a little bit. It's actually more toward the north. Definitely got some surf coming in. But I was just over there on the platform. Now before I head to the cove, I'm going to show you this place that's right here. This is called Brockman's Villa Restaurant. And you believe it or not, it's been here since 1894. It's a historical landmark. And let's go take a look at the menu and see what's on it. It really does have a good view too. It kind of like overlooks, the ocean. And here is what you can get here. Let's just get an idea what it looks like. You can get some pumpkin pancakes for $20. And let's see, at lunchtime, what can you get here? Let's say we're going to get a Cove Caesar salad, $18. And then dinner, let's see, local mussels, $24. So anyway, thought I'd bring it up here. A little bit of history along the way. Now this is the north end of the cove, and I'm going to actually get a little bit closer, but this gives a good angle of it from this side. Actually one of the prettiest angles, I think. Okay, this is this little platform here on the north end of the cove. And you get a pretty good view from here. You can see right behind me. And let's take a look here. Got a stairway goes down, but I don't know if I'm going to go down there. Got some swimmers or divers. Go down there, you got to time it. I think I'll just walk along the top side a little bit. Got some sea lions. Okay, get a little bit up close here, see if I can get some shots of these sea lions. There's a couple right there. I'll give you an idea how many folks are down here. Yep. See what I mean? And then I was just right up there earlier. So you get a good view from all around, actually. Gotta do a little 360 while I'm here. There's the lifeguard again. And then you got that other stairway. And there was the first platform I was on right up there. Got some good surge coming in. Okay, this is Shell Beach, just south of La Jolla Cove. You can see they got this little platform also, but I'll show you how cool this place is. And see how nice this is. Kind of spin it around here. Hey, there's nothing better than views like this, really. Kind of a rocky beach. I mean, it's not really a swimming area. I mean, I guess you could, but it's just not that good. And right across is the children's pool, which is right over there, and I'll take a walk up there. Okay, here's a view of the children's pool, and this is as far as I'm going to go right here. This is actually my ending point, but I'm going to head up to Prospect Street, which is kind of like the main business district of La Jolla, and check some things out up there. Just kind of extra. This is really my ending point for the walk, but thought I'd continue on a little bit more. Okay, before I wrap this video up, I got to show you some really historic hotels, and right behind me is the Grand Colonial Hotel, which actually opened up in 1913. Average stay about 600 a night, so let's go inside, check it out, shall we? Okay, so this is the inside of the lobby. Now, obviously, everything in here is been renovated since 1913, but check it out. Pretty nice setup they have. I mean, it's very authentic looking, and they even have a pool over here. Good dining area. Side. Now the next hotel I'm going to check out is a place called La Valencia, which is right up the street from this one. So we'll start making our way that way now. I don't want to wander around too much in here. Looks like some artifacts here from back in the day, and there is the hotel itself. There's another view of it. Okay, time to head up the street and head up this way. Okay, right behind me is another historic hotel known as the La Valencia, which is actually opened up in 1926. So pretty cool. Starting price, again, $600 right here on Prospect. And it's also known as the Pink Lady. Of course, you can tell just by looking at it, right? Pink Hotel. They even have a live band going on. Enjoy your brunch. Part of the coastal route. Just kind of showing you a little bit up here because it overlooks the coast. Good view of the dining room right there. All right, let's go check out. This is the lobby area. See that old chandelier right there. A little bit of a old school feeling to it. And that's a restaurant. How you doing? Nice setting right here. Maybe we'll see the Pink Lady herself here. I think right below. I think I may have found the Pink Lady. Pretty sure that's her. Now this is just above the pool. Now this is about as far as I can go because I am not a guest. Got that beautiful coastal view. Of course the pool's not that popular today because it's sunny out, but it's a little bit cool out at the same time. Alright, I thought I'd end this video right here, just up the street from the La Valencia, and this is a mural, and there's a lot of murals around La Jolla, and this one is pretty unique. It's got just about everything in it. So that ends my coastal hike, one of the prettiest hikes in San Diego, and I will see you later.